ブン、上部ハッチを開けなさい。
What is going on, guys? My name is Jerm and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, as always, leave your boy a like and subscribe. And today we're going to be checking our boy First Form Frieza here at Link level 10. Frieza, I do think could be very good in the future. Right now, he just doesn't have a relevant spot. But I think that in the future, this Frieza could actually shine very, very strongly. So we're going to check him out here at Link level 10. I had the orbs to kind of get our boy done and ready to go. So let's go ahead and just hop in. Right, Frieza really did impress me at 55%, so I'm expecting a lot better now that we can have big bad bosses active. So already starting out the turn at 301k defense. I'm gonna talk about Frieza's negatives first, right? Whoa, Frieza has some negatives, and Frieza has some positives. The negatives for Frieza outweigh the positives for Frieza, right? I really don't recommend summoning for Frieza, by the way. If you're a JP player, save your stones for Saiyan Day. That's all I'm gonna say. 11 mil turn 1. Okay. Sure, man. Okay. So let's talk about that. Positive number 1, Frieza's damage is ridiculous, out of this world. Even at 55%, he is doing a lot of damage, man. He is doing quite a bit of damage. Now, if Frieza gets all of his multiple super attacks and stuff like that, he'll do even more damage, obviously, but his defense will get higher thanks to the additional. So I could see additional being the next build other than dodge that I would recommend giving Frieza. Right, Frieza's damage is just out of it. Like, it's actually just out of this world. He can do quite a bit of damage. Now, he's not, obviously, he's not reaching the damage. Yeah, let's let the Yap Fest go on in the background. But he is not reaching the damage of the 9th anniversary LRs, right? Obviously, not right now. Right now, the 9th anniversary LRs are the best units in the game. All 4 of them. So, we'll see. Right, and then let's talk about the rest of it. So, yeah. Frieza, lots of damage. That's his one positive, right? Now, let's talk about all of the negatives that Frieza has to offer. He doesn't have one of the big 3 defensive abilities. He doesn't have dodge, he doesn't have damage reduction, he doesn't have guard, right? Which, that, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter too much. They can drop characters without those abilities, but obviously in the future, once, you know, the meta changes and stuff like that, it's going to be kind of imperative to have those kinds of units be around, right? 2, Frieza's team is absolutely terrible, and he has no good leads. So I guess make that 2 and 3. He has no good leaders. His best lead is himself, and his own team is not that good, right? Then, apart from that, we have Metal Cooler, who sucks, right? LR Metal Cooler sucks now. He takes way too much damage, and then the revive, not giving him any post-revive buffs, is just ridiculous. He has Turles, but Turles, guess what? He's better now that there's actual superclass enemies, but Turles is now taking a lot of damage as well. Finally, to finish off the Slander Fest, we have Ginyu. Ginyu is not a relevant leader at all. There's no way in hell you're running Ginyu as your leader for this guy. Let's check it out, actually. With the extra support, we're at 333k defense here, thanks to Amon and Raisin, plus the support from STR Cooler. Again, STR Cooler is a unit who sucks that we need to run because he's one of Frieza's best friends. That's the problem. And yeah, Frieza has no relevant linking partners. Right now, his best linking partner, if we're talking about meta relevant and, you know, good units, I guess, it's going to be the Int Golden Frieza from Broly's banner. The Int Banner unit Golden Frieza, the Super Boss support character. Problem is, that Frieza doesn't have big bad bosses. 12.4 with the double support, very good. That Frieza doesn't have big bad bosses, and he's not supporting Frieza either. So there's no reason then to a 13, dude. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Frieza's damage is so stupid, man. That's my one thing. It's like, Frieza's damage is so out of this world, dude, that I'm like, yepers. He is, he's doing the craziness, man, but he's not, you don't have the crazy teams. Man. It's just Frieza doesn't have a spot right now, right? Very stupidly, they easy 8 AGL Bardock. I honestly believe that was a mistake. I'm excited because I know AGL Bardock is hopefully going to be on Kefla's level, and the, you know, on STR Kefla from Global's level, but it's like, there were better options for Frieza. There was always LR Turles, right? And if they didn't want to easy 8 LR Turles, there was STR Bojack they could have easy 8. Both could have been amazing partners for Frieza, right? Technically, what Frieza wants, he wants a big bad boss's Thirst for Conquest, you know, linking partner. But right now, all of those characters are just kind of in a weird position because the hardest fights in the game destroy those characters in 3 seconds. And we have Cooler. Cooler gets destroyed. right? Cooler right now has no meta relevant linking characters or characters in general because LR final form Cooler gets destroyed by the hardest bosses in the game, right? Unless he gives you all the additional super attacks in the world, then sure, man, he'd cook. But on a normal basic turn, this is actually going to be a turn without big bad bosses up, huh? That's going to be pretty interesting. Okay, let's check out what Frieza's going to do without BBB up, and then we'll kind of play around here. We'll save the active skill for a little bit. Now, keep in mind, every single super that Frieza does, we are stacking his attack. So, Frieza, throughout the entirety of an event, will be doing a lot of damage regardless. And we're stacking attack. He gets 30% attack every single super attack that he does. So, it'll end up being pretty good for us. It will end up in the future, this could be a better character, right? 11 mil. And now, this should be the final turn we have his intro. But that's another thing, too, is like, he's losing stats after 5 turns. Intro buffs, by the way, I think that the buffs that intros give should just be permanent. The intro should just be an animation. It should not activate anything special. It should just be an animation. That's hot take, cold take, whatever you want to say. I think that intros should just be animations. They should not add on to a unit's kit at all, dude. We want these guys to be going nutty. I'm gonna protect STR Cooler, by the way. We're protecting STR Cooler. I'm not even gonna play that game right there, man. I'm not gonna play. Now we're fighting Blue Zone God Goku. I think Blue Zone God Goku could be a pretty decent like starter, like little showcase fight. I guess it's fairly long. It's against a super class enemy. If we really need to, the extreme class fight that I like to do now is Red Zone Golden Frieza. I do enjoy that fight quite a bit. So we could go some places, but this is just because Frieza gets extra stats against pure Saiyan characters. Frieza has a really weird condition, too, against low-class warriors. I mean, it's not weird. I get it. I understand. They wanted to make this guy like the anime. Oh, he fought Bardock, who's a low-class warrior, but they could have just made it Goku's family. Right? They honestly could get rid of the low-class warrior category, and it won't do anything. Wow, dude. 25? That's without popping his active, too. Frieza is a damage monster, dude. That is crazy. Okay. Now, the friend Frieza is rainbowed. I don't know about Link level 10 and stuff like that. I could actually check the Frieza stats, but man, he hit that really good. Okay. All right. Not bad by Frieza. Like, again, it's just, that's so good. But the issue is, look at the units we have to run around them. LR Golden Frieza, I think, is an incredible character. I think LR Golden Frieza is one of the better characters in the entire game. But his damage reduction lowering, shafts him. It completely shafts him. Because this will do damage. Yep, we're dead. we're dead, man. So we'll cut back. We'll get Frieza's active skill, hopefully with support with STR Cooler, and then we'll just kind of go from there. All right, so we're back. This is going to be a very crazy. We're not doing that. No, we're not. This is gonna be a very crazy turn for Frieza, right? We're getting double support. 5 out of 7 links active here, 326k defense. Let's go ahead and pop Frieza's active skill, which will give us the extra attack stats and stuff like that, because it'll give us the defensive stats and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive in. Keep in mind too, by the way, that is like a KO screen we can get. 800k? Okay, so that's the extra 150% attack from his passive when he attacks, which is very strong, by the way. That's a pretty strong condition. Let's go ahead and see what Frieza is going to be hitting here on this turn. We're 12.6. I mean, Frieza's good. Frieza's just an animal, man. That's all Frieza is, dude. He could have done more there. Thanks for the super and then normal. I appreciate that, Frieza. We're doing 0 damage to God Goku, too. That's what's nuts. But that is Frieza's, that's Frieza's thing. It's just damage. That's it. Do I think that in the future he'll be great? We need a slot 1 character to really prove that Frieza's good, right? I think with a little bit of slot 1 help, Frieza could be a million times better than what he is right now. I wholeheartedly believe that too, by the way. I think once we get a unit that could help out this Frieza, that the Cook Show will officially begin. either, you know, the EZA full power Frieza at some point, right? LR full power Frieza. They could drop a new final form Frieza, right? DokkanFest final form Frieza for the first time in 9 months, you know, or 9 years of Dokkan. 23 mil. This is the difference between a rainbowed and a 55% Frieza too. So as you guys can see, the rainbowed Frieza is absolutely insane. Just pooping out these attack stats, man. 22, 25, 24, just going crazy with attack. That is what Frieza is. And that's unfortunately all that Frieza is. Now, every single one of those supers does give him defense. But Frieza's fine. Frieza's fine. That's all I'm going to say. Frieza's okay. He should have had something else, right? Not just a bunch of stats and attack. But I think that Frieza is absolutely fantastic. It's just right now with the way the meta is, right? The 9th anniversary, post 9th anniversary meta. We need bosses that can withstand that, you know, Gogeta Blue fight. That's really the big thing with this Frieza. So let's get one more attack stat here. This isn't like an active skill turn. This is just him with 50% support. Now that the intro buff is gone as well. So this is him with support without his intro buff. And let's just see what we get. 12 mil, right? He's kind of just in that area, that 9 to 12 million attack stat range. Now that is just if we're facing like a pure Saiyan enemy, but 18 mil there, right there. Ooh, nice. We're going to get a guaranteed additional attack too because I'm pretty sure we've done 5 attacks. Yeah. That's, see? And this is him at 55%. So it's like, you know, it's just saying. You pull one copy of Frieza, you'll be doing the damage numbers of a champion. But you're not going to find a place to run Frieza, unfortunately, man. So yeah, there you guys have it though. There was our boy first form Frieza at level 10 links, 55%. He's good, but right now the units that are supposed to help him, there's none. So once we get a brand new like DokkanFest Turles or DokkanFest Bojack or Frieza, this Frieza will explode in power. But in the meantime, Frieza is going to be just solid at best. So if you guys made it to the end of the video, leave your boy a like and a subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.